we have a problem. I know the mods are busy on the layer 2 update, but we need to fix Tacet progression. Because this murmur is super tedious to get. And if a mod is watching, please give me an astral enchant. But you need to add these features. First, the main progression issue I'm having is like finding my target. You may be thinking, well, the guy tells you exactly where your target is, so, like, what's the problem? He tells you exactly where you are, but if you're saying that, you've probably never done Tacet, and if you've done Tacet, you know, 1 second your target will be in one area, like, I don't know, Song Seeker, and then the next, they'll be, like, at Etris, so you're stuck at Song Seeker thinking, oh, they're somewhere around here. You spent a couple minutes searching around Song Seeker, and then all of a sudden, you go back, and then you talk to the guy, and they're at Erysia, and then they could move somewhere else, and you just can't keep track of where your target is at. So, what we need is, like in the top left corner, like the bounty boards, we need an updated position, like every 2 minutes, like bounty hunters get. And I'm just saying, that'd be really nice, because it's so annoying to have to come all the way back here to talk to this guy to get one position update. And the least we can have is the finder, because we don't get to choose our targets like bounty hunters, and there's always this level 60 or like 50, a guild full of level 60, 50s, trying to hunt you down while you're trying to hunt down your target. So the least they could do is give us where our bounty is every 2 minutes so we can get them quick and then leave the server so huge guilds can't hunt you down. Because I've gotten ganked by a guild of high levels of like 4 people once trying to find my target in songs. Another thing I want is damage scaling based off how big their guild is. Like, what I mean by damage scaling based off how big their guild is like, they could have, like, these people. They have 3 people in their guild, and they're, like, my target. So, sometimes you just can't fight them alone, so you need other people. But the problem is, if your friend damages someone too much, then that won't count as your grip. It won't count towards your Tacet progression, because they did more damage than you. So, that's there because you don't want someone else knocking them and then you stealing a kill. That makes sense. But what I'm saying is, if they've got a bigger guild, you should be able to do less damage to them. Like, not majority damage, but less damage. Like, say there was 1 person in a guild, you'd have to do the majority damage, obviously, because there's only 1 person. But if it were like a 2-person guild, say, and you needed help, you could bring in a friend, and if he hit him a couple times and did 50% and you did 50%, that count. Because there was 2 people and you needed help. So that's what I'm thinking. And it's not easy either, because you can't just rotate freshies on Erysia that much. It's actually really rare to do that, because there's always this huge guild of people who's trying to freshie boost them, like, everywhere. There's, like, I saw a guild of 4 as a target once, farming on Starswept. And I don't know why you need a guild of 4 for Starswept farming, but they just have that. So it's tough to rotate targets. So the least we could have is something to locate them and something to scale off how big their guild is, just to help with their progression. And maybe we could get more progression off of how big their guild is. Like, if their guild's like 3 people, you get 2 grips for that, because that's a pretty big guild to fight. It would be really helpful. So, I've just been thinking about all this because I've been progressing my PvE build, and it's tough to get Tacet grips, and I've just been ganked by bounty hunters and huge guilds. So, if there's a mod watching, maybe take this into consideration, because I know they're busy with the layer 2, and it looks sick, and I hope they're doing well on that. And yeah, but that's all I've been asking. So, and we're also halfway to 100 subscribers, so if you could subscribe, that'd help out a lot, and see you later.